All right, I think that the people who knew the answer to this were in last stream, but not this stream. Does anyone know what were the names of the chat said there were 2 packs that if I bought from, I would be able to make a Gladiator Beast deck. And then they said one of them doesn't show up until after Chapter 4. So I was like, well, it's not really worthwhile then at that point because I think that's the end of the game. It's not quite as end of the game as I thought. We still have all of the Dark Signer stuff to do, and once we do the Dark Signer stuff, the game is over. So we are really close to the end of the game. But I would be willing to fight whatever duelists I need to and beat them 3 times to get a Gladiator Beast deck, if it's possible. Light of Destruction and Gladiator Assault. Okay, we have Light of Destruction. It didn't seem like Light of Destruction was really giving me many... I'm gonna let that stay for now. It didn't seem like Light of Destruction was really giving me many Gladiator Beasts. Oh, Light of Destruction has Gizaris. Okay, so Light of Destruction has like those 2 Gladiator Beast cards that I needed, and Gizaris is like the most important Gladiator Beast card. Okay, I understand now. How do I unlock Gladiator Assault? What do I have to do? Presumably, I have to beat like a set of 6 or 7 duelists 3 times each. Saria, Giotto, Kurihara, Shirase, Tashiro, Smith, and Bass. Bass, whatever, from the guy from Mega Man Battle Network? I don't know if we can beat him 3 times. I can barely beat him once when I play Battle Network. 3 times is asking a lot. Where are those duelists located? Are they around here? Saria's name actually sounds familiar for some reason. I have a koala bear, by the way. Not the Abyssal King Shark. You dumb idiot. Enjoy your extra 1,600 damage. I believe Saria is the girl that works for Sayer. Oh, she's post-game, isn't she? Did chat lie to me? Can you not do it until after post-game? I didn't think you could fight that chick until the post-game. I think chat might have lied to me, and there's quite simply nothing we can do to get a Gladiator Beast deck. Dude, I love Des Koala. I don't know why, but I love him. Okay, new question. How do I unlock Crossroads of Destiny? Or no, Crossroads of Chaos. How do I unlock that pack? Because that has Black Rose Dragon in it. We can get Black Rose. Why did all the packs say 100%? There was an issue with Melon DS where it, like, used an AR code that got you 100. It was weird. I have, because I played this game on this computer before streaming it, I had AR codes loaded, but I wasn't using them, obviously. And for some reason, when I loaded it up, like 2 streams ago, it activated one of the AR codes, which was the get 100% like completion list. It didn't give me any of the cards, but it listed all the cards as like, you have seen them all. I don't know why, I don't know how. It didn't give me any cards, so we aren't like technically cheating or anything. We didn't like get any benefit from it. But I'm just gonna duel this person. I'm just dueling a bit while you talk with chat. You can play Lightsworn, that's mostly in Light of Destruction. Yeah, but then I have to play Lightsworn. Lightsworn is like, I don't like Lightsworn because I don't like deck. I just don't like the style. I have nothing against Lightsworn, and I know it's good. I'm aware that Lightsworn is very good, but I don't love it. See you later, Death Eye. Thanks for coming to stream. Enjoy watching God of War. Also, this is not a good start for me, it looks like. I have compulsory evacuation. We'll be fine. You're running a Mausoleum of the Emperor deck, and your go-to is Cosmo Queen? Gain 3,000 life points if this face-up card is removed. Lose 3,000 life points. I'm going to destroy you. You're going to get absolutely played. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through chat. I fell behind on chat a little bit. I'm actually going to... Instead of asking chat, I'm going to Google this. Let me see. I'm not going to use my phone. Hold up. Hold up. Just a moment. Just a moment. All right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Reverse... Shut up. I'm slow right now because I'm Googling something. Reverse of Arcadia. Saria Duel. Where do you duel her? Okay, here we go. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki that lists Saria, the character. What have you got going on? Character in Reverse of Arcadia and over the Nexus. Yada yada. Where do you duel her? The wiki does not tell you where you can duel this person. This is not helpful. Oh wait, here we go, here we go. No, I don't think you can duel her before the end of the game. So I don't think we're gonna be able to do Gladiator Beasts. Ah, that's so annoying. I really wanted to do a Gladiator Beast deck. Alright, anyways, back to, playing this game. How should I do this? As nice as it would be to take away that 3,000 life points, I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll try and get it later. I'm going to get rid of Mausoleum right now because I'm going to compulsory evacuate the Cosmo Queen back into her hand, and then she won't be able to replay it. Unless she has another Mausoleum in her hand, in which case, it sucks to be me. It looks like every good deck is end to post game. Yeah, we talked about it last time. That's like my biggest complaint about it. She had another one! She just had another one, dang it. Oh, and she's got another thing to summon. Okay. That's not good. What is this one? Which one do I want to compulsory evacuate? You can tribute summon this into once per turn. Tribute one reptile war monster special summon from your deck. A reptile war monster with level equal. Okay, it doesn't really matter which one we get rid of. Probably the one with more attack points. That is very unlucky for us that she had 2 copies of Mausoleum in her hand. We might lose based off of that. Wikipedia says you can duel her in the city on the way to the stadium at the end of the game. Yeah, I think that's after the main story, though. If it's after the main story, it doesn't matter, because the playthrough will be over. I have a level 4 tuner in my hand. She's going to summon Cosmo Queen. If I can get Brionic on the field, we can get away with this, but I'm not going to be able to get Brionic specifically with this setup. I should have gotten rid of the... I really didn't think she would have 2 Mausoleums in her hand. If she didn't have 2 Mausoleums in her hand, we would be in such a good position right now. But she had 2 in her hand. So... I wish I had Black Rose Dragon right now. I could actually set myself up to summon Black Rose Dragon right now, and then we could just nuke the field. Black Rose would actually be amazing right now. Because see, if we had Black Rose, what would happen is I would summon another Mass Dragon here. Next turn, I'd summon the Mist Valley Soldier, tune them into Black Rose, and then nuke the field. And then we'd be good to go. I should have destroyed her 3,000 life point trap with Breaker instead of Mausoleum. But I mean, that was like a coin flip that I just so happened to lose. I don't think I have a good 7-star monster to synchro. But summoning my good 5-star is Catastor, but Catastor loses to Cosmo Queen because they're both dark. But I can at least use Catastor to kill the alien thing, so she has 1 less good monster. Draw. Yeah, we can get rid of the Worm Queen at least. Do I have a trap in the grave? Compulsory evacuation. Okay, okay. So what we have to do is right here, we have to get rid of the light monster with Catastor. And then Cosmo Queen is going to get to destroy Catastor, unfortunately. And then we have to use Mask of Darkness to get back Compulsory Evacuation, and then Compulsory Evacuate Cosmo Queen again. But what I really need is to draw a spell. Like, I need to draw a Heavy Storm or Mystical Space to get rid of the Aegis of Gaia, so that she loses that 3,000 life points. Man, I wish if I had just hit that with Breaker instead. That was a flub by me. There was no way for me to know she had a second Mausoleum, but in hindsight, it would have been safer to do it the other way. She drew something else to Synchro, or to Tribute for. That really sucks. Now we can't even rely on, getting Compulsory Evacuation. When this face-up card you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, if you have 3 or more spellcasters in your grave, you can select and add a spell from your grave to your hand. Okay, it doesn't matter. Man, if she just didn't have Cosmo Queen, if she didn't have the Dark One. If you take out the back row, doesn't she die? Yeah, but I'd have to draw the card. I think the only spell in Trap Destruction, I might have Dust Tornado. So I have, like, there are 3 or 4 cards out of these 30 cards that can do it. I didn't draw it. And this Mage Power isn't enough unless I have another spell or trap. If she doesn't have a monster to summon on her turn, if she doesn't draw a monster to summon, then I'll live one more turn. She'll take damage from Desquala, and then I need to draw a spell or a trap to put down with Mage Power. I need one more spell or trap card, and then Mist Valley Soldier can get to 3,200 attack. It's kind of what we need now. But it's not looking good. I can't believe she top-decked 2 Mausoleums. And then she drew... Wait a minute. She might have just thrown. 2,000? Okay. If she attacks Desquala, if she has 3 cards in her hand and she attacks Desquala, then we win. Because she'll take 1,200 damage from Desquala. She got greedy. Don't put a card face down. No! How could you possibly know that I have Desquala face down? Honestly, I think the game read inputs. I think the game legitimately just cheated. There was no way that the game should have known. Why would you do that to your own Mausoleum of the Emperor there? It makes no sense. 100%, I think the game just cheated. Put it face down, too, for no reason. Legitimately, I think the game just cheated. That it made no sense. Absolutely read that I had Desquala face down. I will accept no other explanation. Can we do the duel puzzles down here? This guy down here should have some duel puzzles, right? I didn't mean to click on that. Yeah, it says bootleg. Who cares? Hello. Swing on by anytime you like. In the meantime, I'll be sure to fix those up nice for you. Oh, you can't do... Do you do duel puzzles? I thought you could do more duel puzzles here. Isn't there somewhere to do 5 more duel puzzles, or is that only in Over the Nexus? I don't remember. Man, I thought we'd get to do some more duel puzzles. Well, I'm not really sure what I want to do now. I was really hoping we would be able to, like, get some kind of a deck together. Like, try to get Gladiator Beasts going or something, but it doesn't seem like it's possible to do before the post-game. So, I mean, like, there's nothing to really do if there are no cool packs that can be unlocked prior to the end of the game, other than just go finish the main game, you know? I'm going over here because this is where Saria should spawn, but I don't think she's available until the post-game. Like, she's not here. She's supposed to be on the way to the stadium. Yeah, it won't even let me open the way to the stadium, so we literally can't get the Gladiator Beast deck. This is definitely my least favorite part of the DS games, and I honestly completely forgot that it was even a factor until I realized, like, oh yeah, I haven't played the game from, like, 0.0 in years. Every single time I load up these games, I either do an NG+, which means I kept all the cards from the last time I played, or I just use an AR code to give me all the cards, because it's more fun. The game is really, really restrictive on what cards you can even get legitimately until after you've already finished the main story. And at that point, I'm like, What the game expects you to do, I think, and what definitely makes the game more fun, is that the game gets exponentially more enjoyable on every subsequent playthrough. The first playthrough is legitimately the worst playthrough, which isn't normally how games work. Normally, the first time you play a game is when it's most fun because it's new, you get to learn stuff, you play it blind, etc., etc. But in the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games, it's the exact opposite. The first playthrough kind of blows because they don't give you access to any of the good card packs and thus any of the really good cards. And instead, it's like, hey, play through with like these subpar kind of crummy decks, but then in the post-game, beat a bunch of duelists, unlock all of the cool card packs, get the cool card packs, get the cool cards, then do an NG+, and when you do an NG+, you get all of those cool cards that you worked for. But it makes the first playthrough way less enjoyable of an experience, because you just don't have nearly as much fun stuff to like, play around with. Anyways, we honestly, like, let's just get going, and we might just finish the game today? We'll see. You ready to go to the bad area? I sure am. Okay, the helicopter should be here any second now. We have, like, there are, like, 10 to 12 more story duels, I think. Because let me think, you duel each Dark Signer. There might be another duel or two thrown in there. I know you have the duel with the clown dude. I think you have another duel with Sayer. There should be like 15 or less story duels left in the game at this point. So like, depending on how those duels go, we could finish the game, if not today, definitely next stream, unless I do a bunch of other duels just to extend the playthrough. What do you think? Brings back a lot of memories, huh? There's a lot to do to get ready, but let's pay Crow a visit first. We've got to tell everyone that you're okay. You know what I wish I could do? Well, what I really wish is I wish that the game let you... I'm totally cool, 100%. I actually think it's good game design that to unlock certain card packs, you have to beat a bunch of duelists like 3 times. I think that's a really fun way to encourage players to duel different duelists and to unlock the card packs. Plus, in beating those duelists, you build up DP to then buy the card packs. I think that's actually really cool. But I just hate that so many of them are like, by the way, there's one duelist out of this group of 8 that only shows up in the post game. So like, you can't actually beat enough of the requisite duelists until you finished the main game. I wish that there was like an AR code specifically to make it where like, hey, all of those post-game duelists, they got taken out. Like, you don't have to defeat them. You have to defeat the other duelists that you have access to get the cards, or to get the packs. And then you have to buy the packs to luck into it instead of just using an AR code to just be given all cards. Because I would rather unlock the cards and, like, work for them instead of just, like, hit L1 and get them all. It's just really annoying that the game legitimately stops you from doing that until after you finish the story. And by that point, there's no point in me doing a playthrough anymore. It just super defeats the purpose. It's very unfortunate that the game is designed that way. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games are this close to greatness, but that one little caveat of like, by the way, most of the card pack duelists, like, you can't beat the last one you need until after you've already finished the main story, just absolutely torpedoes it. It takes it from like what could have been like for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game at least, like an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Game to being like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Like, Reverse of Arcadia is still fun, but the amount of fun is so incredibly diminished by how restrictive they are with card unlocks. Hey, you guys, don't stay out till late. Well, if it isn't you, say, it's been a while, bud. Aw, hey, is that you, Rogue? Where have you been? I've been worried sick about you. Callan got caught, then you go missing? I didn't know what was going on. I heard he was being brainwashed by those Arcadia movement guys. What? No way! Looks like we gotta go take care of some business then. But the Arcadia movement headquarters is gone now. It collapsed yesterday. Their members are all over the place. They shouldn't nearly be as strong as they used to be. What? So that must have been what all the fuss was about yesterday. Oh well, if it's not there anymore, I guess there's no need for us to head out there. Well, at least you're safe. The kids were worried about you. Maybe you should go speak to them. I don't care about the kids. So what's the plan? Well, pretty much all of Satellite is in really bad shape right now. The collapse of the Arcadia movement is just the beginning. What do you mean? You say Toad Crow, what's happened? It's just Crow making facial expressions. Are you serious? I know it's hard to swallow, but I've seen a lot of it firsthand. Man, I knew some strange stuff was going on around here, but I had no idea it was this serious. There's been damage around here too? Yeah, people are disappearing all over. I thought they were just trying to escape the area. But from what you just told me, they may have all been involved in some kind of incident. So what are you all gonna do about this? We gotta do something, but I don't know about all this talk of fate and destiny. I just want to do what I can to help save Satellite. I'd like to go with you, but I got these kids here to worry about. And I definitely don't want to leave them alone, now that I know about this trouble going around. You're doing the right thing. Besides, I'm not one of those signers anyway. I'll let Rogue pick up the slack for me. Oh yeah, your duel runner is still right where you left it. Oh, that's right, they introduced turbo duels at the very end of Arcadia. We have to, like, start turbo dueling now, which means I need to try to put together a turbo deck. Oh no. I had a feeling something like this might come up, so I kept it running for you. Let's go get it. I'm gonna go have a look around the area. Afterwards, I'll head to the hideout, so come get me after you've checked out the duel runner. I hit it behind this thing. But see, since I hit it so well, it's pretty hard getting it out. This is it, exactly how you left it. Maybe you should take it for a spin. You know what? We should try a little turbo dueling to break it in. Let me know when you're ready. Can I make a turbo deck right now, or are you gonna force me to use the default one for dueling pro? Okay, we can go straight to deck construction turbo. Comrade Swordsman of Landstar. You really put that in my deck, huh? You really gonna do me dirty like that? Whoops. No, I'm trying to change the stupid side deck to look right. Thank you. Let's just empty this and make our own. All right. What do we want to do here? How many continuous trap cards do I have? Bum, 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 bum.